Music's biggest night is just around the corner. The Grammy Awards will be bringing celebrities to the stage 8 o'clock on Sunday. But before all of that gets started, they are heading to the official Grammys gift lounge. Here to tell us all about it, what are the hottest gifts right now, what the best swag is the person who put it together themselves. I am talking about the gift guru Lash Fary, the founder of Distinctive Assets. Thank you so much for joining us.
It is a pleasure to chat with you.
So this is a lot of stuff that you have in front of you, behind you, around you, some of the cool stuff you've sent our way. We can talk all about it. What are the hot items? What are people talking about this year?
Well, one of my favorite things about putting together these gifts, whether it's for the Grammys or whatever that show might be, is getting to share things that I am using in my real life, things that I'm personally obsessed with. Miage Skincare is a line of luxury skincare products I've been using for years now. I share it with everyone in my life, whether they're a Grammy performer or not. And Miage is based on human stem cell science. It is waterless formulas, so it's more effective. And they've got a complete line of 5 different products. Got them covered on all their bases, and they're going to be looking amazing. Another one of my favorite skincare products is from Institutum. This is result-driven skincare. These are their flawless pads. They help resurface your skin and make you look amazing. This hair care product is from Kerastase. It is a hair oil that just looks like liquid gold in a bottle. They sell so much of this product, and it is such an incredible
Big one.
find.
That's not just some little amount that people are getting. It's like full size.
Go big or go home. That's what I say. And jewelry. We have had Grosset in the gift lounge with us for many, many years. They've been around for over a century, this line of jewelry. It was worn by Marlene Dietrich and Greta Garbo. It's in museums around the world. And they have a gender-free collection that they're going to be showcasing at the Grammys this year. New and innovative. I don't know if you're a pet owner or a pet lover or know someone who is, but look at this product. This is called One Is All, and it's an all-in-one groomer and vacuum cleaner and blow dryer for your pet. And we're going to be giving these out. They have the most amazing smart pet products.
I don't have pets, but we've got a lot of people in here that do. And I tell you what, that would make things a lot easier for cleaning up. So you're telling me everybody who comes through gets this?
Absolutely. Everybody on the show, if you're presenting a performer, if you're part of the pre-tell ceremony, you get not only everything I have here and we're talking about, but there's going to be stuff we don't even get to. It's a suitcase full of products. This year we ran out of space, and there's actually a secondary bag that's got some spillover products as well. It is so much stuff.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, when I saw the stuff come in here just so we could talk about it and be a little bit of, back and forth, I mean, you guys sent in this box with the skincare that you were talking about. You sent in this bag with the other skincare line that you were talking about. And I was like, you know what? This is going to be it. It's just going to be a few little things and some, maybe high end, maybe a few lower end, everyman kind of items. But no, this is a humongous spread. So what I was wondering is how they get it out of there. You said they have a big old bag and then a backup bag that they are able to take all this stuff home with them in.
Absolutely. So this is our 25th Grammys that we're doing. And from the very beginning, we have been using luggage to put all of these gifts in because we figured they're getting all this stuff. A lot of them are traveling or they got to get in a car and drive somewhere after they get from rehearsals. So we've always put it in suitcases. The first year it was Toomey. This year we're using Olympia luggage, and it's a huge roller duffel. It's like stocked like we could go work in a grocery store after this, the way we can stock these like so perfectly. And then there's a secondary bag that's got some of the bulkier items as well this year. So, they've got people to help them, but it all gets carried away as conveniently as possible. And there's even storage within the storage. So this year I found a amazing line. This is called Sataché. So this is for busy ladies who have to have those extra shoes, and you can carry them around now more stylishly with your high-end purses, and they come in so many different colors and fun designs. So it's a more chic way to carry around your shoes.
In my younger days, I would have killed for that.
Right? When you're like traveling around and commuting, you've got something cool and beautiful to carry them in now. Absolutely. This big box is full of nails and false eyelashes from Kiss. So they have really done it up. When I say it's full, there's like 13 different products in
Oh,
here. So
I
they're bringing the
know.
salon home.
I have seen a whole bunch of things in here. I was like, what? Like, you've got one that has a bunch of little lashes. You've got like appliance. It's a whole salon really in a box, it feels like.
Well,
I'm
I
super impressed.
expect to see a before and after from you of the whole application. It's so easy and fun to do.
Well, it'll have to be easy because it'll be this girl's first time. So, you know what? I will have to try it out and I'll send you the picture.
Speaking of easy, we're trying to make health and wellness as easy as possible for them. So we've got Blend Quick. These are the coolest little personal blenders on the go. You can be super healthy and have those smoothies and shakes in the morning and take them with you to work. One of the things that we're recommending that they use for those shakes is this amazing product. It's called Cardio Fit MD. This is an all-in-one superfood drink mix, and it helps with your circulation, your digestion, pretty much every possible bodily function it helps with. And longevity is the key with these folks. We want them to look amazing. So
Two,
this is
one,
talk about
two,
big
put it
things,
together and good to go.
right?
Got it. Good notes.
Those are
Fabulous.
amazing. And we've got from Nature Geeks, we've got these little sachets. They've got protein bars from Nature Geeks as well that are plant-based. We've got this product from Oro Wellness. Now, I don't know if you had heard of it. I hadn't until this year's show. So going back to what I enjoy learning about things that are also going to impact my life. So this is something called glutathione. It is the most potent antioxidant. So it helps with longevity, but this is a topical formula. So you don't have to take pills. You spray it on your skin and it absorbs through your skin so that it's more effective.
So, and it's not just celebrities getting these things. These are available wherever people are shopping and going online and wanting to get this. They can go ahead and get this special product for their face so they can look better like a celebrity if they want to themselves.
Absolutely. So everyone can live like a star. Some of these products, you had mentioned it earlier, some are very, very affordable. The least expensive item in the gift bag this year is $5. It's from Kudo. It's protein popcorn. So it's got like 10 grams of protein in every little bag of popcorn that you have. So you can have sort of a healthier snack. I hear some rustling. You might have them
Yes,
there.
I have a bag here. I'm going to give it a quick taste if that's okay. Let's see.
Please.
Protein
I tried them the other
popcorn.
day and I was delighted. You know, sometimes you hear about a healthier version of a snack that you love and you're not really sure how it's going to turn out.
No, that's
I would
really
never
good.
know that that was protein enhanced popcorn. It is just
That's
so, so good.
fantastic. I would take this to the theater.
Mentioned, right? Bring it with you in your satache. We also have, we're talking about plant-based. One of the things that I've loved over the years is working with PETA. PETA brings us so many incredible brands that are cruelty-free and doing great things for the planet and taking care of the animals so you can be stylish and kind at the same time. This is a line called Noise, and they have all cruelty-free outerwear, all vegan leathers. And when you feel these leathers, you would never know that they are vegan. And
I
so
think
the
this is the
future
same
is
one
vegan.
back here, the black one. They have it in multiple colors, it looks like.
They do. So many colors, so many styles. They've got faux fur trims on them. You can really, really do something good. You can also enjoy nature. Oh, go ahead.
That's
Ask
what
your
got
question.
me. First of all, I'll let you talk about that because that I saw and I was like, these are fantastic. I see people posting about them all the time. Their birds fly up and they tell them what kind of bird they have coming to their feeder, and it takes the picture in the video, and then they share it on social, and they're like, look at my bird. And I'm like, you know
I
what?
don't even have to say anything. You
I would
you
kill for
nailed
that.
it, girl. So this is called Bird Buddy, and it does
Yes.
all those things that you just said. And you don't even have to be home now to enjoy the beauty of nature and all the wonderful birds that are visiting your Bird Buddy. And they send it to you in a format like a postcard, so you could just keep them on your phone and just enjoy them while you're at work, even.
So what I was going to ask is this is a lot of stuff, like a lot. We've talked about the fact that you got to put it all together in a big old bag. Are the celebrities actually coming to the location and collecting this themselves, or how does that work?
That's a great question. There are two phases of the gifting. So one is a pre-assembled gift bag that they get regardless of their schedule and whether they're able to come visit us in the gift lounge. And that's left in their dressing room. It's put in their car as they leave rehearsal. If they live in LA, it's taken to their home. A couple years ago when Lionel Richie was on the show, we just drove right up to his front door, and he was able to enjoy it. And then we have an
That's cool.
interactive experience on the 3 rehearsal days, that's called the Gift Lounge. And that's something that they do come and enjoy in person. And they can pick out their exact shoe size. They can pick out the piece of grosse jewelry that they want that most works with their style. They can pick out the sunglasses, the style that they want. And that's all the interactive stuff. And that's also where some of the most amazing stuff is, like the one is all pet groomer. We're going to have cordless robotic pool cleaners in the Gift Lounge. So they can actually control right from their app. And it's a company called Aper. They're the world's leader in this cordless technology. From their Aper app, they can control their pool cleaner and have their pool being cleaned on their way home so that it's perfect for them to hop in on a hot day.
So, do tell, who's your favorite celebrity that, I mean, you hang out there, you're the founder of this company. So, who's the best one to rub shoulders with?
Oh my gosh, there are so many lovely, lovely people. LL Cool J is one of my all-time faves.
Love him. Lick the
Todd,
lips.
he always wants me to call him Todd, and I just can't. I'm like, LL, I cannot call you Todd.
I can call him
No
Todd.
matter,
Nobody
no
knows
matter
him as
what.
Todd.
I know, but that's his name, and that's what all his friends call him.
Oh,
He calls
okay.
me Grandmaster Lash, which I just think is adorable.
Ooh, that's fabulous.
One of your Orlando natives is one of my all-time faves, Joey Fatone. He came to
Okay.
one of our very first ever Grammys. To this day, he's my little celebrity crush. He is just so fabulous and amazing in every possible way.
Well, I
Cheryl Lee
hope he hears
Ralph
this
came
interview
through.
then.
Oh, I'm going to send it to him regardless, so he'll know that I'm giving him some love.
We'll bet.
Cheryl Lee Ralph, Angela Bassett are two faves.
Yes.
There are just so many amazing, amazing people who we get to meet at these events.
I love that. So, what are their faves? What are the things that they're really crushing on? All of it? One or two things? Like, what's the hottest of the hot?
You know what? I think everybody's a little bit different. I think a lot of the ladies, it's about the skincare.
Yeah.
If they're like me, it's always about what's the latest and the greatest technology to keep them looking their best. That's how I discovered Ceracell, which is one of the most incredible anti-aging serums on the market. And I don't know that I ever would have known about it if it weren't for these Grammy gift bags that I put together. So the gentleman, I think it's about the tech. So, the Aper pool cleaner, this, pet cleaner to be able to bring home from One Is All. Also, the Grammys falls right before Valentine's Day. So for a
Ooh.
lot of the gentlemen, it's a way for them to just knock it all out. Dan and Shay had come through a few years ago, and one of them took me aside after and was like, dude, I don't even have to do any Valentine's Day shopping now.
That's
So
awesome.
they get to win and bring stuff home for their kids. I think
Yeah.
for anyone who has kids, whether it's a mom or dad or a niece or a nephew or whatever the situation is, anything they can bring home to the little ones in their lives, they really, really love. We have a globe. I don't know if you can see it on my far right
Yes.
here from
Little
Or Boot,
Monopoly and
which is an
that.
interactive globe to learn about geography. We've got Monopoly Knockout for them to play, such amazing family fun. We've got these adorable little Furby Furblets this year. Oh, you have to listen to this. And there's like 4
That's
different ones or
great.
even more, and they can do a little concert together. So we're always looking for fun things.
That's awesome. So, you've been doing this for 25 years. That's an impressive milestone to be reaching at this point. So, how did it get started? Tell me about year one.
Year one was interesting. We were just talking about this the other day. 25 years of doing anything makes you a little nostalgic, right?
Yeah.
And we were just figuring it out in year one. We had, been doing these pop-up boutiques and selling clothing to TV shows, and the actors and actresses started buying their personal clothing from us and asking us to do their holiday shopping and starting wrap gifts. And that sort of led to somebody who worked at the Grammys in the talent department saying, during rehearsals, there's a lot of downtime. Like, you should have some sort of shopping experience for these celebs. And we were like, how do we even make that work? And so year one was sort of figuring out the business model, which we did very quickly. So all these brands pay to be a part of the experience and to have the exposure and to have the access. We put it all together and promote it and get it delivered to the talent. The talent gets these amazing free gifts. The show gets these gifts given on their behalf as a thank you for the artist being on the show. And so it was
Genius.
a win-win-win situation. And I
Yeah.
think because of that, it's had this longevity over the years because, typically it's very rare where everyone benefits from a situation for so long. And it's one of those cases. And it's fun. It's a way for these celebs to learn about products that they can't go to Sephora like us normal folks and find out about new beauty products, or just sort of roam the aisles of the stores. And so this is helping them do that.
And I would say it's a win, 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 because, like you said, the rest of us are going into Sephora. We don't want to have to figure out what actually works and doesn't. And if they are already testing some of the best products and they say, "Ooh, this is a good one," then we can look out and be like, "Okay, great. We already know that they like it, that they have experience with a lot of beauty products, some of them." And then we're able to kind of piggyback and, you know, take advantage of that knowledge for ourselves. So no, this is wonderful.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And then the further win in recent
yeah,
years has been that we have been able to really amplify minority owned businesses, female owned businesses, and really help them in ways that we didn't even know. So we've got, for example, the Hair Forge. This is a minority family owned business out of the Midwest. They're doing these amazing hair accessories for men. We've got, I'm going to grab it behind me because it's such a fun product. I really, really love it. It's called Pardon My Fro, and they have purses and cosmetics bags and hair care products and so many great things. We've got
love
a
that.
chocolate company called Inaru, which is such delicious dark chocolate bars that we're including from
That's
a Black
awesome.
female owned company. And so many companies that fall into that category that are benefiting from the exposure and the spotlight that events like this can shine on them.
So we've talked about year one, all the cool stuff now up to year 25. What does the next 25 years look like?
Oh my gosh, I got to get through year 25 before I can think about the next one. But what's been remarkable over these 25 years is that it really hasn't changed dramatically, other than, quite frankly, getting easier. In this
Yeah.
advent of social media, it's now easy to promote these items. I'm so old and been doing this for so long. Back in the day, unless you got your client print exposure in a newspaper or magazine, that was media back
Yeah.
then. That was how you got press coverage for them. And now there's just so many new and exciting avenues for that. And then all of the brands, 25 years ago, it was us telling them about this new concept where they were going to send their products for free. We were going to deliver to famous people and it was going to help them somehow. And now that's a known fact. It's a marketing fact. You can Google like my company or any
Yeah.
of the other companies who do this, and there are just success stories after success stories after success stories. And so now when you contact a brand, it's not, "Oh, what is this? Like, how does it work?" It's, "What's the fee? What is the quantity? When is the event?" So everybody knows about it. So with that recognition makes it a bit easier. And then the talent knows about it. There have been years where Alicia Keys showed up at the Grammy. She lost her sunglasses on the plane. She was like, "Where's the gift lounge? I know they always have sunglasses." Or they'll show up and they'll want to know where the gift lounge is because they've got some downtime, or they just want to know where their gift bag is. We do something for the Oscar nominees coming up, for the top 25 Oscar nominees, and we'll get calls leading up to the Oscars from folks who are nominated, making sure we have the correct address of where to get their gift bag delivered because they know there's some
Yeah.
really amazing stuff in it.
I mean, a lot of cool stuff to pick from. And like you said, I mean, right around Valentine's Day for the Grammys. So it can go out to, not just the celebrity, but to their family as well. So, one last question. How much are these gift bags worth?
Oh, this year they're worth about $36,000, and that goes to 145 people. So everybody gets the exact same bag. Sometimes people will read these headlines about the value. I always like to make it clear that money was not spent buying gifts for rich people who can afford it. These products were all donated for the same reason that these folks are paid millions of dollars to perform at the Super Bowl, and why you buy a concert ticket for $2,000 to go hear Taylor Swift. For all those reasons, they have marquee value. Their names have value to brands, and that's why these brands are paying to be a part of this. And it's just a really, really fun experience to put together. I will say, of that $36,000, 25,000 of it is this piece of paper right here. So, sometimes those values that you read are not physical products, because that would be a truckload. So this is from Dr. Carl Christman, and he is a magician and hypnotist, and he's through the Magic Castle here in LA, which is like the end all be all when it comes to magicians. He's a mind reader. So they get an in-home experience with Carl Christman. That's this whole amazing show like you've never seen before. And he'll go anywhere that they want it to go. And it's like a really amazing experience.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there seems to be a lot in the bag. I know I said last question, but is there a list for all the other folks who are interested in seeing what's in there where we can find out from A to Z what's in the bag?
You've got such great questions. I love chatting with you. The easiest place is just to go to my Instagram, which is Swag Assets. And I have post about all the different items that are going to be in this year. You can easily just click on any of the brands that interest you and go to their pages and find out more, pick up a product for yourself or a loved one for an occasion coming up.
Love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I hope you have so much fun and that everybody loves everything inside. I know that I've enjoyed the popcorn. So thanks so much for your time.
Enjoy. Enjoy. It was a pleasure chatting with you. Thanks so much for your time.
Absolutely. Bye bye.